So the engineering grand challenge that we chose to address was restoring and improving urban infrastructure. We narrowed it down to mainly the U.S. We used these three questions to kind of focus the problem. So the goal of the challenge itself was to address the growing issue of infrastructure ineptitude across America. Um, Main point is that infrastructure of any type requires constant maintenance, upkeep, and upgrading for it to remain safe and useful to the public. Historically, our society's neglected this, and it's kind of fallen by the wayside. This has resulted in a lot of infrastructural failures, and everything from sewage systems to subway tunnels to roads to energy grids, et cetera, et cetera. And we're going to get into those individual areas starting now.
Bridges received a current rating of a C plus from the ASCE, which seems low, but on this scale is fairly high. 40% of bridges in the U.S. are 50 years or older. 9.1% were deemed structurally deficient. An estimated backlog of repair costs is $123 billion. Dams received a current rating grade of a D, which is one of the lower ones in this section. Most dams need upgraded as the average age of them is 56 years old. Many dams provide great sources of water control.
Rails has our highest grade at a B. It is the most efficient system, carrying a third of exports, 5 million tons of freight, and 85,000 passengers, and it is one of the cheapest systems to maintain. Roads, however, is one of the lower grades at a D. 2/5 of every mile on highways have heavy traffic jams, leading into a lot of costs and wasted time and fuel, and 1/5 of every mile needs repairs.
Levees also received a poor rating with a D, and a simple concrete wall or earthen dam can help prevent billions and even trillions of dollars worth of damage from flooding. And something America is also not doing so hot with is wastewater systems, despite it being a developed country. With 56 million new users connected to the treatments each year, but an estimated 271 billion is needed to meet future demands.
As far as the energy grid of America goes, we are very technologically advanced, but we also have the handicapping factor of massive geographic size, and that means that our energy grid is extremely expensive to upgrade and maintain. So we currently have a D plus in this category, and that means, or the reasons behind that is that the energy system of the U.S. for the most part predates the 21st century, and that most power lines across the country have exceeded their 50-year life expectancy. As of 2015, 40% of additional power generation came from natural gas and renewable systems. That proportion is expected to go up, so we need to upgrade our energy grid to accommodate for that to stay technologically current. These are the references that we used. You'll notice the American Society of Civil Engineers. They provided us with the ratings that we were citing throughout the presentation, the letter grade.